Hey everyone, what is going on? So I get a lot of people that ask me, like, what is the one thing, if I could go back 20 years ago and tell myself so that maybe I don't make the same mistakes? And I've made a lot of mistakes in real estate, no doubt about it. I have made probably everything that you can imagine. I've done all the wrong things. Even though I knew I shouldn't, I still did it. But I would say if there's one thing that I could go back and I realized what I should have done is I should have treated it more like a business. I should have taken more time to understand what my goals were and what the strategy was. And if you ever hear me speaking, you're going to hear a lot about me talking about that, only because I wish somebody would have told me and shown me how to do this correctly and not get caught up in the minutia of just thinking buying properties is the best way to go and doing business is great, because all that did is it took me further away from where I wanted to go. And I realized that that was not what I wanted. That was not why I was in real estate. But next thing I know, I had all these properties. They were very, very time intensive. They were taking me away from my goal. It was not passive. It was anything but passive. And it was just a huge mistake and a huge headache. And I think the worst part about it was I was the one who made it. I did this mistake. I created all of these problems for myself, and then I had to figure out how to get out of it. So again, if I were to give you advice and tell you what you should or shouldn't do, it would be make sure that you really think before you buy something, because once you own that property, it's now your problem, right? You can analyze the numbers and think about it. Well, it's still not your problem as long as you don't own it. Once you own it, it's now your problem and you've got to deal with it. And if it's the wrong property and it's taking you away from your goal, then it's now a bigger issue. And the one thing I would say that I realized was nobody can really, unless they've walked in those shoes of having bad properties, and I had like 30 something bad properties, so I know I made a lot of mistakes. The biggest stress for me was the mental stress that no one ever talks about. We can talk about the money and you lose money and all that. I get it. The mental stress of dealing at nighttime, of thinking, how am I going to pay these mortgages? What did I do? How did I get myself in this situation? That is the scary part that you really need to think about, because it's not just me. I had my family, I had everybody doing this, people questioning whether or not I was smart enough to do this. I kept trying to prove them wrong, and I kept getting deeper and deeper in the hole. And all of that was this mental stress on top of me thinking, man, I've got to figure this out. So again, if I had thought it through first before I actually started swinging that axe and sharpened it so that I knew what I was doing before I took that first swing, I may be in a different position. Now, a lot of those lessons were very helpful for me down the road. I don't think of them as lessons when I was going through them, losing a lot of money, stressful nights, problems, tenants calling me. Now, it did help me, but again, it's just something to think about. And hopefully this helps you, that set up your goals, set up your strategies first. That is the key to being successful. It's not just being busy. It's not how many doors you own. It's not what syndication you're in. It's, are you doing something for your goals and for your strategy? And that's my advice that I would give you. Hopefully this helps. If you like this, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.